Well, hi there. Hey, I'm a little worked up right now. Actually, I'm a lot worked up. I made myself look like a rabbit, like an Easter bunny, and I'm out here in the woods, and it's just very disturbing because I did not know that rabbits have no hunting season, and I don't want anybody shooting at me, and because I'm a rabbit, but then again, they might just because anyway. So I'm really disturbed about that. But another thing I'm really disturbed about is the southern border, because they said Jen Psaki, that is President Biden's spokesperson there, and she said in a press conference, she said that, well, I wouldn't, when she was asked about the crisis at the border, and they said, would you call it a crisis? She goes, well, let's not put labels on it. If I was going to put a name to it, I would call it a challenge. So let me see now. Challenge. Now, over 100,000 people have come through the border now down there. The facilities are full at the border, and they got kids in cages that the Obama-Biden administration built, and then they have these shipping containers where they have people in there. And I mean, that don't really sound like well, it's just a challenge, I guess. And then there's people like MS-13 gang members that sneak in coming across the border because of all the chaos. Drug smugglers, rapists, people with TB, mumps, measles, and with this last winter, we were supposed to, according to the experts, was supposed to be a really dark winter because of the virus. And we were supposed to stay away from people and not travel and all that. And now wear 2 masks because there's a variant. But then over 100,000 people have come across the border, and they're still coming. No masks. A lot of them have the virus. No social distancing, of course. And they're going out into the American population. But as an American, you're supposed to hunker down and stay in one place. But as far as the border goes, you don't really hear a peep on the news about that. And here's some peeps here. And you don't hear a peep about that on the news. And now, in the past, if there was a crisis or some problem going on, or a natural disaster somewhere, the president would always travel down there, or over wherever it was, and he would show up to give support and stuff. And President Biden still hasn't been down to the southern border. Now, I'm not college educated, so I'm just going to say it appears, in my opinion, that the reason he hasn't been down there, and the reason it's blacked out to the media, is because they don't want cameras down there to actually see what it's like. Yeah, that could be. And that is an opinion. Now, they want to blame the problems at the southern border on President Trump and his administration, but it appears that there was no problem, when they were building the wall, when they were enforcing the border. And the problem came when Joe Biden was running for president. He said if he got elected, that sure enough, he'd open up them borders. And there they are. Now they have what you would call a crisis, it appears, in my opinion. I mean, maybe it ain't. Maybe it's just, well, it could be anything. But according to them, well, you have a good day, and stay alert.